This is the future of the Ultimates universe that Reed Richards is over there. The evil Reed Richards, the maker, or aka the Unmaker now, has created. The motherfucker created Celestials and shit. And all this shit is canon. Remember when the maker had came and talked to Miles Morales in the 616 and told him like, yeah, we both from a dead universe, you my brother type shit. If you change your mind and don't want to come over here with me, here go this card. So yeah, we find out that later, after Blood Hunt and his little time fighting Rabble, his fight with him becoming the avatar of Anansi, his fight with Deadpool, and the shit that's going on now with the God War, after all that, and him being Spider-Man and shit, right? He go back to the crib. He fucking got the card on him and she put his sister into the damn the pen. While she was asleep, that fucking card started to glow. So she gets out the pen and grabbed that motherfucker. Then this shit get all continued in that Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion book, right? And back in the Ultimates universe, Tony was fucked up after fighting the Hulk. When we get to issue 9, right? And here, Luke Cage get his power. They sent Luke Cage his shit so he can get his powers. If you don't understand by now, the Ultimates universe happens because the Maker came over here and he came and basically, this world is basically what if the 616 universe didn't get their heroes. So because Tony and his dad found out about that shit, they've been going around the world trying to restart that bitch and give people their powers back. That's why you got Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther, Ultimate X-Men, shit like that. This is when Tony gave Luke Cage his powers. Also, the time in the Ultimates universe go by our time. So every month, you know, that's when it'll come out for our book. Like every month we get a book and it'll say that month that we in. Luke Cage, instead of leaving to go be a hero, he stayed in the jail to reform them bitches and create like basically his own fucking army and shit. Tony finally wakes up with 9 months remaining until the Maker comes out of the damn room where he has 20,000 years of prep time. We also find out later that the Red Skull over here is somebody real close to Cap. It's Bucky. They went to go try to find Namor, and what happened to him? He fucking died. They had his ass hanging up like some damn fish. Cool thing about it though, when he died and shit though, his body never decayed and shit, and he had worshipers and shit. So after he died, they exiled his ass out of fucking Atlantis. They said the microorganisms down there didn't want to eat his body. They refused to eat his body. That's why his body looked the way it does. As you see above my head, they refused to eat his body. And this is Jim, this is the Human Torch, the first one, the damn robot motherfucker. This is him matching up that voice and finding out that's Bucky. Now, Asgard though, right? This is what the Maker has done to Asgard. The little gnomes and shit that make the hammers and shit, that made the hammer, yeah, they're slaves and shit on the assembly line. The Citri and Etri, Brook and Etri, I mean, these motherfuckers that made the damn hammer, they made some invisible cloaks for them. So they can go around and see what's going on with all the 9 realms. You see Odin ass is dead in the bitch, and this is All-Father Loki. The Maker made sure that he was the All-Father and shit. With that, the people up here starving and shit. Hella got hurt dead people and shit up in there at the halls and shit. And you see Thor and them watching that shit. The light elves over in Alfheim, these motherfuckers is enslaved, making shit for these motherfuckers with their creation powers and shit. Over in Vanaheim, these motherfuckers some bitches. They never even tried to do some shit. They was living peacefully because they never was a threat in the first place. Thor and them called them bitches. Thor and Sif started fucking. Thor leaves in the morning and shit. She tried to go look for him. This is what Thor looked like. And that's because this motherfucker went over to where the damn frost giants at. It was 1 million of them. He beat the fuck out of all of them by himself. Citri came back. Fucked up shit there. Sif. And then the rest of the fucking he started to get followers and shit with him. As you can see, the Warriors 3 were here. Loki was getting pissed about this shit, so he got his army to go fight them. So they end up going to get them bitch ass motherfuckers from the motherfuckers that was known shit because they was, you know, they wasn't known shit. Yeah, they enslaved their ass. And Thor ended up getting his army. So now it's a war up there in Asgard and shit. So Thor is out of the picture right now because he's fighting them. Oh yeah, this motherfucker also went down to where Surtur was at. Told that motherfucker to burn it all. So you already know what he wanted him to do. This motherfucker Tony has fused with the time machine thing that they got, the Mortis machine. Not only that, he has the full totality of fucking infinity inside of him. Then they find out that they died. This shit really happened. This was in issue 12. Tony and the rest of the damn Ultimates did die when they fought Hulk back in issue 6 of the Ultimate. Doom saved him, but he did some fucked up shit to save him. So he said he saw two versions of events, two superimposed, like two competing signals, one growing stronger as the other faded out. One in which Doom got us out just in time, as you can see under me, and one he didn't, where you can see Hulk killed She-Hulk. Doom got to talking to damn America Chavez about how we already got credible evidence from the future that we already lost, and they was like, "You right." When they showed that picture again, I showed you at the beginning of the video. They asked Tony, "Could you go to the future to see if you could confirm it?" He's like, "I can't. When the city opens up, all I see is white." So they decided to discard the old Ultimates team, which is Ultimates 2.0, and made Ultimates 3.0. And we also find out that Wasp is being a spy for Nick Fury, who is working for the council, who is the motherfuckers that the Maker made to be under him, his like general motherfuckers to rule the world. That's when we go to the current book right now, right? Like I said, Thor, he's in Asgard and shit. He ain't trying to help them on Earth right now. Tony got Dr. Doom teaching him like physics and shit. The Iron Fist and all them is teaching the motherfuckers how to fight around the world. And he also created this dome where inside time moves much faster than it does in the outside world. So they could train faster before the damn Maker comes. And Tony done made himself into temporal clones and shit. And Wasp is seeing this shit, all this shit. And we got 5 months left. And we got the reveal of what the fuck the Maker was doing in issue 8. When the Guardians of the Galaxy popped up from the 61st century. Bro, they got a motherfucker on the team called Ultimate Nullifier, bro. His ass fucking fought She-Hulk and then took her ass out took her kinetic energy. You got Cosmo Starwalker. They said the dogs ascended to a higher state of being and he was the only motherfucking dog to stay behind. He was able to sniff out America Chavez 5,000 years in time. And this is where they got the information from, Captain Marvel, about how the Maker finna do this shit. I'm currently reading Ultimate Wolverine to see what's going on with that. Then I gotta read that Ultimate Spider-Man incursion because you see Wolverine right there, so I ain't want to read it until that he the only person I haven't read up on in the Ultimates universe. But besides that, y'all sleeping on this shit, and you have to read this shit. This shit is current, it's canon, and it's current after the Miles shit that's currently going on. They still ain't finished that God War shit. As you can see, it takes place right after this. So my suggestion, reading order wise, you got to read Ultimates Invasion, then you got to read the free comic book day one. 2024, no 23. Then you gotta read the fucking Ultimates and all the rest of the shit. The Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Black Panther, Ultimate X-Men. Then you gotta read the free comic book day 2025 to get some information. Then you gotta read Ultimates and shit. Then you gotta read the Ultimate Spider-Man incursion. That's the last book.